You're in the mix.
SKM presents Strictly for the Music Podcast. You are now live with the #1 podcast for all upcoming artists worldwide.
It's the real
deal. Platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big welcome to Logan, Whaley.
Hey, thank you so much, man. So happy to be here. Thanks so much for having me.
Man, thank you. I appreciate your time. Man, this is gonna be a banger. I could already tell, man. You got a unique story, man. So let's start from the beginning. What age were you when you got inspired to do music?
Oh man, well, I've been doing music. I guess I was a young guy, maybe 7 or 8. My brother was a drummer. He played the drums. 9 years older than me. So, growing up, always hearing him playing like Led Zeppelin, and he kind of showed me the ropes to, as far as playing, and watching his bands play. I got so excited to do music. So to be able to play with him was everything when I was just a little kid. And my cousin, she's the same age as me. She would sing too. She still does music too. Meredith Whaley, and we just kind of had it in the family. I was lucky because I was always hearing it, always interested about music. So as I got older and started getting more and more serious about it, I already had those years of figuring it out when I was younger.
Okay, so is this where you started joining bands? Like, did you already have a band when you were growing up with your brother, or was that something you did besides without him?
Yeah, well, because he was in a band. He's 9 years older, so I did. We had a band. I think my first band was 5th grade. My cousin Meredith and my buddy Brad, who went to Berkeley College. He's still doing music up in Boston. We started a band, and we had a band all throughout the rest of middle school and high school. We're playing with the band all along, and then when it came to go to college, I came out to New York.
All right. So growing up in New England on your childhood, all you saw was music, right?
Yeah, music. I mean, music and sports that was what I was into. Music and sports growing up all along.
So your favorite instrument as a child was the drums?
That was guitar. It was guitar because my brother played drums, and so I had something different. So even when I was like real little, like 4 or 5, my mom made me like a little toy guitar, and I just thought it was the coolest thing, like running around with the guitar. So there was something about the guitar that I was always drawn to.
Okay, let's talk about the first band that you were in, man. Can you give us any details on how that came upon and how many albums you have with that band, if any?
The first serious band once I got to New York was Geo Tribe, and we all met at the college, and we had a lot of songs, but we never recorded anything. We were just doing a lot of live stuff, and everybody was in a few different projects. And then the band that I do have an album with is called Zestrove. And I still play with those guys, and we have an album one album, one studio album, and one live album out on Spotify and Apple and stuff.
All right. So let me ask you this, man. Describe your music to everyone that hasn't or first of all, let me take you back real quick. Can you plug in your Instagram and all your social media and your YouTube if you have one, so everyone right now can go follow you and go look you up and subscribe to your YouTube channel, if any?
Yeah, man, definitely. So I'm Logan Whaley Music on Instagram. And then I only have the single right now out, "Crazy for You," on Spotify, Apple, everything, like Pandora and all that. And that's just under Logan Whaley, Whaley. And I'm working on the album right now. I'm hoping August 31st. I'll probably release one more single and then drop the 8-song album by definitely by the end of the year, fall or winter.
All right. So can you describe your music to everyone that is hearing this podcast right now, so they can get a little bit inside of what you got going on?
Yeah, man. So, I definitely change it up quite a bit, but it's definitely like rock, rock, pop, but a little bit of everything. I was in a reggae band, I was in a rock band, I was in a funk band. So this project, I'm trying to take everything and kind of put it together. So, like, even when we were recording the other night, the producer, he was hearing everything for the first time. He's like, "Man, you got a lot of different styles going on." So the first song that I put out, the single, it was like more of a poppy one. And now, as I kind of keep going, it's going to be more like rock, and then some more like uplifting, positive songs. So I just, it's most of it's very uplifting, and then I sneak in a couple songs that are more serious about stuff that's going on today.
All right. So what are your biggest influences?
Yeah, biggest influences definitely like Dave Matthews, John Mayer. I like the jam scene, like the Grateful Dead, the classic rocks, Eric Clapton, Jimi Hendrix. I try to get influences from everywhere. So I went to college. I got a degree in jazz. So I got the elements from jazz coming in. I listen to when I'm just in the car. I'll listen to like hip hop and pop and so I'm really trying to pull elements from as many different places as possible.
If you could collaborate with any artist, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Oh man, that's a good question, bro. Any artist, anytime. That is really tough, but I would say probably Code of the Friend, because I look up to him. He's the man. I would love to make a collaboration with him one of these days.
All right. So let me ask you this, man. When did you move to NYC to pursue your dream of music?
Yeah, when I was 18. So
After high school?
after high school, man, it was like what to do. Like, I was playing sports, and I was like, do I go what do I want to do? And I was like, I wanted to do music, and like, there's no place like New York to go to for music. So I went there for 4 years, and then I stayed. Now I'm 28, so it's been 10 years now that I've been out here.
So let me ask you this: what are the pros and cons of being in a band?
Oh, that's good. So the pros, I mean, music wise, it's great to have influence from all over. So like the band Zestrov, the keyboard guy Alex Cam, he came he was down in Nashville for like 4 or 5 years, and he's got like he's great musically. He's great. The bass guy Andrew Pomerantz, he's they just hear different things. So when you're in a band, you have a song, but then what everybody else adds to it, it builds it so much, musical. The toughest part, I guess, the con would be just to try to get everybody to buy into the same vision, because when everybody's kind of trying to be the chef, there's too many chefs and not enough soup to go around. So but if you can find the right guys that kind of have a structure of who's the leader and stuff like that, it goes such a long way, because it can get tough at times when we're struggling and everybody wants the best, but everybody's got a different idea of how to get there.
So you have done shows and everything. Let me ask you this: what is it like being on the road and performing for a whole audience, man?
Oh man, it's awesome. I love it. Like, I was just on my flashbacks 2 years ago. I was out on the road with Vanalia, the reggae artist, and we played some huge festivals, and just like getting the people that had never heard of us to come up and like talk to the band and dig the music. And there's nothing like live music. And I was looking at the flashback today, because it came out, it was exactly 2 years ago, and I was like, man, I miss live music so much. Like, that's everything. That's like why I do this, and to kind of be in this pandemic where we've just been like stuck inside for 6 months. It's crazy. It's crazy, because there's nothing like that, and I think the other bands were gearing up to get to that point where we were gonna try to stretch our legs past just New York City and Long Island, and try to get we did some shows last year in Connecticut and Vermont, but now we want to start coming out to you guys, coming out to the Midwest and all over.
All right. So how many shows have you done so far?
We've done a lot. So with the Zestrov,
Both bands, man. Like how
my,
much experience do you have with both bands? Like, and
oh
what are your
man,
favorite venues to go to? I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. We were playing a lot, like in the city. I love playing like the Bitter End. It was like a real famous spot where you're playing, and we're playing at the same spot that like Bob Dylan played at back in the 70s. It's kind of cool little piece of history there, and I think we've had some of our best turnouts there. But as far as the trio and the solo stuff, that's all new. So we were booking stuff. We were going to be playing like the album and some of that stuff this summer, but it all got canceled and kind of taken away. So I do have one show out in Port Jefferson next Thursday. and it's just going to be me. I'm playing solo outside acoustic at Portside and Port Jefferson out east on Long Island.
All right. So is that performance going to be live on Instagram, YouTube, or what can we expect?
Yeah, so that definitely, I think I'm gonna stream it live on YouTube and Instagram, and then also if you're out that way, you can come and hang out on the patio and drink some beers.
All right, man. So yeah. Let me ask you this, man. What made you want to be a solo artist, man?
Yeah, so basically, I've got a lot of songs written. I want to say like right now I'm at like 40 or 50 songs. So it just I was writing for the two bands. Like I would write a song and I'd be like, I think that would fit with Geo Tribe. And then I'd do another one. I'd be like, I think that fits with Zestrove. And I was doing that for a while. And because both of those bands also have other songwriters, so I was just contributing to the collaboration that way. But then I was left with like a pile of songs that kind of didn't fit with either. So I was like, you know what? I think there's enough stuff here, and all the guys were like super supportive of it. They're all like, "Man, you have so many songs. Like, yeah, you gotta get them out. You gotta record them." So it was cool that like they support me to keep doing it and to keep doing the solo stuff on top of playing with the bands. And it's kind of fun for me because I like I kind of feel like the other ones I'm a part of booking the stuff, but this one I can really have control and be like, yes, I want to play this, I want to do that, I want to say I want to make a video. It's tough to get like 5 guys and the camera and all this stuff together sometimes. So kind of doing the solo thing, it was in the quarantine really helped because being locked away, I had all this time to myself to kind of work on things. I've wrote 6 new songs since the start of quarantine, and 3 of them are going on the solo album, and then 2 of them are going on Zestro's album. So it kind of just played out that way. I was going with the bands, but then there was just kind of an overflow of songs and time. So I said, hey, why not? Why not give it a shot?
All right. So tell me a little bit about Crazy for You and fill us in on you upcoming On the Cusp.
Yeah, definitely, man. So On the Cusp, that song, it was like it's a love song that I wrote 2 Valentine's Days ago, and it was just one of those songs that like wrote itself in 20 minutes. Like it was a real quick song in 20 minutes, and I had a crush on this girl, and she saw the song, and now she's my girlfriend. So kind of it worked. That was kind of what the song was. I wrote it. It was like a truthful song. With a song that came from the heart. So I wrote it, and this Valentine's Day, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get this song recorded, and we went to a Greylock Records in Brooklyn, and we knocked it out in a day, and I had it released around Valentine's Day, and it was funny. Like my housemate was in the other room the day I wrote it, and I was like, dude, I think I wrote a song, and like it was like 15-20 minutes. He's like, geez, yeah, you got everything you need in that song. So I figured, if I told my girlfriend I'd record it for her, so and then it ended up being the first one for this project, which was pretty cool. And then on the cusp was going to be 8 different songs. Kind of showing like the range of music, like the variety of sound. So I'm excited to have those out there. So, if you heard Crazy for You and you think, hopefully you like it, but if not, you think it's like too poppy or something, then what's gonna come on the cusp, I think we'll have something for everybody on that.
All right, man. So let me ask you this, man. So can we expect any music videos to Crazy for You?
Oh man, that would be cool. That would definitely be cool, man. So yeah, I definitely I have a guy that Bruce that I'm working with, Bruce and Derek. I'm working with two different guys for I was gonna have like a music video on the cusp, 1 or 2 songs off that, but I think Crazy for You would also be cool to have a video on too. So I'm gonna try at least like a lyric video or an actual music video would be good for that one.
All right, let me ask you this, man. Have you done a live performance for Crazy for You for your girlfriend?
Oh yeah, man. Yes, yeah, absolutely. She whenever if she's mad at me or something, I'll just like start playing that from the other room and just like kind of just feel the tension kind of lessen a little bit. It doesn't work all the time, but it can work a lot of times.
All right, man. So let me ask you this. For any upcoming artist or band, what would be the best advice you should give them?
Oh man, I don't know, because I think I'm still figuring it out myself, but I think just keep going. Whatever I hear from all the people that I look up to, it's just like you gotta keep going, keep putting it out there, because as artists we get down on ourselves. We're real tough on ourselves, I think, more than anybody else. So just to kind of just stay out of your own way and just keep making. Don't lose sight of the music. If that's what you're in it for, do it for the music, because everything else will fall into place.
Absolutely. So you have any special shout outs, man?
Oh man, yeah. Shout out to my family. Shout out to all the people in Zestrove, Geo Tribe. Shout out to FET Studios, Great Lock Studios. Shout out to Staff Fest and the movers over there. Yeah, shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to you guys for having me here and sharing the energy and pushing the music forward, man. Trying spreading music to the people. That's what people need. People need that more now more than ever. So you guys, shout out to you, man. Doing your thing. Our artists like me, we need you guys. You guys do a lot for us. Spreading the word. So thank you.
Thank you, man. So let me ask you this. From now on, man, how is your music going to evolve?
Yeah, man, I'm excited. I want to evolve it towards like the live show. When you come have a live come see us live, like you're gonna have a good time. Like we're gonna give you like a rock show, and then there might maybe put like a song in the middle or something for you to chill out and catch your breath, and then we're gonna come back and have some more good times, dancing, high energy. I got my guy Tommy Smith on the drums. That guy, he's a maniac. So, everything in the best way. The music just kind of will evolve as we keep going together and everything gets tighter. We're going to be having a good time, and hopefully everybody in the crowd is going to be having a good time too.
All right, man. So, you have any merchandise that you got and you want to plug in for everyone so they can go copy it?
Yeah. It's right now. It's all on my Instagram. You can grab a physical copy, or you can save a physical copy of On the Cusp, and if you order that, you get a free shirt, and I'm working on getting some hats too. So On the Cusp, it's we got a cool logo that it will be revealed pretty soon.
All right. So can we expect any face masks, man?
Face mask. Yeah, man. Yeah, we might have to here in New York. It was crazy at first. It's kind of spread throughout the country, and now they're talking about it coming back for phase 2. So yeah, we might have to get on that, man. That's a good call. I might have to get some face masks.
All right, man. So you got any final words you want to say?
Oh man, just thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me, man. This is awesome, and hopefully, when On the Cusp comes back, I would love to come back and see what you guys think.
Absolutely, man. So there you have it, Logan Whaley, solo artist. This is Strictly for the Music podcast, and we're gone.